call Gavin Schwebel. Hello.
How's it feel being a movie star?
Mate, you're on camera right now.
Am I?
Yeah, well, sort of.
How do I look?
Same as always, mate. How would I describe myself? Good sense of humour, cheeky at times, high energy, compassionate, understanding. I think I'm a good listener, uncomplicated. I'm not a complicated person. I grew up at a suburb called Camel, and then shortly after moved to Tuggeranong as a young bloke. I spent most of my time out at Yarramalong and Duralong. I got dropped off at a camp one day out at Yarramalong, and the rest was history. I was sort of every afternoon out riding horses. Keeps me on the coast. We're pretty entrenched with the business. Aside from that, I love the coast. It's a really lovely place to live. It's a great place to raise the family. In Budgie itself, I can take the kids for a quick walk down to the beach and back and down to the lake and the walking trails. And still, if there's a concert or a show on, it's a hop, skip and a jump to Newcastle or Sydney. So it's a really nice environment to have a family and have a business. I wouldn't be doing it all if it wasn't for the family. That's the reason. That is the why, isn't it? The family. That's it. It is. Selling a home is a really big decision. It's about taking away or shouldering a lot of that stress that the owners will feel on our shoulders, because we know exactly what we're doing. I always think it's important not to take things too seriously, but to know your skill as well, obviously exactly what you need to do so that your clients have absolute confidence in the process they're about to embark on. I was in real estate before, realestate.com was a thing, in the days where you would have someone drive up from Sydney or drive from the coast, you'd throw them in the car, you'd show them every property that you had. The landscape's changed dramatically, but the one constant is, I'm still showing properties on the coast. I don't know of many other agents that I guess have the depth and understanding of various suburbs across the coast and how the coast has evolved. So I think that's powerful. Yeah, look, real estate can be a feast or a famine. And it's all very well to sort of, jump in and ride the wave while real estate's good, and we've seen a lot of that. And I've seen a lot of it over the years where, your agents will pop in and can make a few record sales here and there. Is it a product of what they do or just the market naturally moving forward? Look, who knows? I've been through the tough markets where it is a genuine grind, where you do have to have the tough conversations, where your owners do cry on your shoulder and you have to be the counsellor and the real estate agent. Adaptability, flexibility, I think they're really important things. I think there's a certain rigidity and that comes with some of the corporate things. Everything has to fit in a certain mould. We don't have that. We can acquiesce to certain requests and do things a certain way that are befitting of certain properties and certain clients. So I think the adaptability and flexibility we have to offer is a real edge for people. There's a lot of growth to go with the property market. We've just bought another office at Summerland Point. We've got the office at Tuggerah. I think that can grow into other key markets as well, so that's pretty exciting.